So our quote of the week, Lars, is don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself, and you can change your life. What you're not changing, you're also choosing.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. That's been a big focus of mine recently. I know that you're big on that too.
Mm-hmm.
Camille, who we had on last week, she's great about that. She's listened and studied a lot of that. Tom is the same way, to the point that in class, in acting class, he calls people out on their language, calls people out for saying the word try,
Yep.
for saying the word should,
Sorry.
anything weak and sort of like passive and self-deprecating. Things like, oh, I'm struggling, or I'm having such a problem, or I'm really stuck. It's the words that you say do manifest into reality. And Tony Robbins' event was very much about that. He's very big on neurolinguistics, and the words you use in addition to your body language, like your body is a big one, like the difference between standing tall with shoulders back, chin up, and a smile
Mm-hmm.
versus this, your feelings are going to be completely different. But also the words that you use, the difference between me saying, I'm having a challenge. A challenge is kind of exciting. A challenge is something that you can overcome. A
Mm-hmm.
challenge is something you meet. A challenge is something that you can recruit other people to help you with. But problems kind of suck. Obstacles kind of suck. Being stuck sucks, or being in a rut sucks.
Yeah.
Even sucking sucks. So I shouldn't even really be saying the word suck. So just be really conscious. And you're right. Your body doesn't know the difference, and it's your self-conscious. And if you are a person who believes in thoughts are things and thoughts become reality over time in any level of manifestation, I believe in that. I believe that there's an energy and an ether, and our expectations do determine our outcome, and eventually our destiny. So
And I've talked a bit about this before, but I know I like to name my negative thoughts so that when they pop up, I know a name and I say, "Hey, get the fuck away from me, Jesse. Get the fuck
nice.
out of here. I
Yes.
don't need you. I'm good."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Frank has an add-on to our quote of the week. Oh, nope, that's not it. Every day is a gift. That is why it's called the present.
I like it.
I love that.
I like it. Yeah, it's like, and I saw this earlier. A friend of mine, one of my best friends from high school and university, his sister posted that it was like, just had a good chat with my older brother, and he said one of the things he said to her, and she like quoted him on Facebook, was like, if a friend of yours talked to you the way talked about you the way you talk about yourself, you wouldn't want to be friends with them. So it's like, especially in performance, you need to be your number one fan. You need to be your number one supporter. You
Mm-hmm.
need to give yourself self love. Maybe it's once in a while it's tough love, but this is a business and a life where if you're trash talking yourself, and if this voice in your head all day long is just ranting and raving about why you can't do this, or why you shouldn't do this, or why you're not able, or like any limiting belief or trash talk, you got to clear that out. Like, it's just like, winners and champions do not have that. They have the opposite. They have it a little bit, but they know when to shut it down. They say,
Mm-hmm.
fuck you, Jesse. Get out of my head. Get out. They go, get out of my head, Jesse.
Get out of there.
You're like, you sure that's not a multiple personality disorder, Jesse?
It
Uh,
might turn into that sooner or later. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but so yeah, that's a great. I love that quote. Watch your self talk, and only actually only speak about things that you want to come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
And even if that's news events, it's like, don't talk about World War III and horrible news and all this like garbage like that. It really isn't here yet. Like, you're sort of incantations, you're sort of bring, like, the more likely, if you're talking about more people dying in a fourth wave, and you are putting this negative energy out there. I'm not saying that everything is all lollipops and fairy tales and bubblegum and stuff all the time, but if you're talking doom and gloom and worry and how the future is going to be this and that, it's like you're putting that shit out there, and then you're going to be, oh, surprise, surprise, like those people who are like, Well, it always happens to me. Like, just my luck. Nothing ever good happens to me. It's like, you wonder why nothing ever good happens to you? Because you're constantly saying nothing ever good happens to you. So you're only paying attention to the bad stuff. You're not paying attention to the good stuff. You're not expecting any good stuff to happen. You're not using any good words. So what are you attracting? You're just attracting shit to yourself. You're a shit magnet, is what you are. As Leahy might say. Yes.
Nice. All right. Well, I think that's it for us today, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Laughing Vikings Live. Remember, you are awesome. You are talented. You are special.
Aww.